What's good, superstars? Back with another Cryptoys video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
I figured you.
Man, I got the green shirt on. You got to leave it. Guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post about your favorite project. Today, it is a Cryptoys video. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Get access to all our draw spreadsheets, price prediction spreadsheets, stars next to your name, star in the universe giveaway, extra SUP points. It's crazy. I mean, the VIP program is where it's at. You follow us, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord in the description. Make sure you're following. And the Superstar Utility Program, we do a live draw every single month. You accumulate stars for more chances to win. You can be a VIP member, mint Cryptoys, buy a Superstar Money hat or any merch, and any other contest that we roll throughout the month. And I will enter you into the VIP program. We'll be announcing the giveaway prizes probably this week. So definitely keep your eyes out for that. Lots happening today on the Cryptoys world. I mean, really big news. But first, we're going to go through our news pretty quickly here. Just in case you guys didn't know, it is Steve Vivi's birthday. So please help out our buddy Steve Vivi. And maybe if you want to buy an Olaf, he's looking for offers. That is a fun one.
Hold on, Joe. Happy birthday, Steve Vivi, longtime supporter. You know how much we love you. Thank you for all your support and big happy birthday to him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I hope the Juju is with you today. McFarlane also announcing their next drop, which is McFarlane's Most Wanted Spawn Gunslinger this Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And looks like they give you some watermarked ones over here kind of as a preview.
Yeah, I saw that. I think Spawn's pretty big. He's pretty big, like, following. If you go to I remember Oddkey blew me away, like the amount of people that actually are super interested, obviously, in all the artwork and McFarlane and Spawn. So I think it's probably going to do pretty good, but nothing like the Batman drops that we just saw.
Yeah, I'm curious to see the mint numbers.
Yep.
Obviously, the huge news of the day was Cryptoys announcing that they will be dropping Yoda as an airdrop to set holders, grandmasters who hold 12 out of 15, which is basically the set without the Ultra Grails. We'll get the Grail Yoda, and then if you hold everything, including the Ultra Grails, you will get the Ultra Grail Yoda, which is probably going to be like very, 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 probably one of the most scarce licensed IP drops ever.
Yeah, it actually may be one of the most scarce things, and we'll talk about this a little bit later. What else we got on the news there? Because it's going to be another level of scarcity. I
mean, Logo Fixie landing number 5 of Darth Vader, so that's a pretty good one to land single digit.
I DM'd them. Make sure you guys let us know in the Superstar Utility Program chat so I can assign you stars for August, so you can maybe win some more free stuff.
That's in the Discord, so definitely go check out the Discord.
In the link right below, go in their description.
And Steph doubling down, Yoda cannot be bought. Yoda must be earned. So again, going in with holding the collection. Bunch of people just using the link and
just Juju. NFT and B killed me with this. He used our link and he finished this set. He got the exact one that he needed. So he's like, that's Juju. Yeah, he's like, that's Juju right there. There you go.
Oh my gosh,
he got the exact one that he wanted.
I don't know if you're looking for one. The link might give you that Juju. We'll see what happens. But if you're looking for that link,
it. No guarantees. We can't explain
it. The link is pinned at the top of our Twitter if you were looking for it.
It's also in the description below.
I think we got to jump right into it, Rob. I think people want to know, what do we think? We've been teasing it all day on Twitter.
All right, let me set this up though, okay? Because I want to just start us off because there's a lot of red circles commenting on this post, and I'll be honest, I would say the majority of people commenting on the post are not happy about the Yoda situation than those that are. So for those who don't know, Cryptoys is going to release Yoda, and this would be FA Yoda on the blockchain. However, it's open until like October 31st. Like the airdrop or the snapshot starts October 31st. So there is a chance that another platform could roll it out between now and then. But we're going to assume that won't happen and that this will be FA Yoda dropping on Cryptoys. Here's the thing, though. The only way you can get them is you got to have either 12 unique characters of the 15 total, or you get a super special Ultra Grail one if you've also finished the Ultra Grail set, which we're only aware of 2 guys, right? 2 guys that have that. So like the scarcity on this thing, it actually may be like ridiculous, like insane. Now the 12 out of 15 is a little bit easier to get because the Ultra Grail is 1%. Probably going to see a little bit more of those, but still, there's none that are held back like we're used to on other platforms. So literally number 1 all the way up to 100, let's say. Even that might be too much. I don't know. I'm sure the blockchain experts are going to start digging in, trying to figure this stuff out now. But this is going to be one of the most scarce FAs and one of the most iconic Star Wars characters. It's just incredible what Cryptoys is doing, and they are truly making a statement right now to the rest of the digital collective community that, guys, we got a real serious Grail. His name's Yoda. So Joe, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, when the news broke, my first thought was, wait, but where's the access for the new user? Like, my head went there because I'm like, this is a new project, trying to grow the base, trying to bring in new people, and I don't see that with this. I don't see how they are able to grow their fan base by dropping it like this. It's almost like a turnoff to somebody who isn't already in, or maybe somebody who's curious about the project. It's not for the new user. Let's put it that way. If you're a new user, are you going to really go drop $3,000-$4,000 that it takes to buy enough boxes to be able to land this? Because it's probably going to take around that much.
Even that's not a guarantee, by the way.
Yeah, even that's not a guarantee. We've seen some thoughts on it. I mean, Sergio, very big in the community. My Collectibles, a lot of them are of the same thinking that maybe there needed to be some kind of way for the average person, the average Joe to get to play the game. And I was of the same thought. That's the first thing I thought, like, how come we don't have a little bit of easier way? Maybe not free to enter, maybe like one of each character, maybe would have been a nice way to have like a little bit lower tier Yoda. Allows people. My thought was this, like, a lot of people calling this a cash grab, and I don't think that's what this is. And let me explain. I think that if it were a cash grab, they might have done something similar to what I'm suggesting with one of each character, because I know a bunch of people who have maybe 1 or maybe 2 Cryptoys, and then this would have incentivized them to go maybe buy 1 or 2 more, right? And if you have hundreds of people buying a couple more at $40, I feel like that might bring in more money than the way they're doing this, because this is literally a whale game. Like, if you're a whale and you're in the app and you already believe in the app, this is for you. If you already have the sets, this is a thank you. It's a little bit different than how people expect it, because it's not done like this anywhere else. This is the first time that we're seeing something like this to this magnitude, where you need to hold so many things to land something this special. So I do think that there were other ways they could have done this. I think that they chose not to do it that way, and I think that it's purposely to thank the people who already hold and to incentivize people with big money to come into the app to do this. And who knows, down the line you might have Yoda edition number 2. You might have a Yoda different version, like different variation. We don't know what's to come down the pipeline, but for now we got Yoda, and he is the Cryptoys Grail at this point. Regardless of how many there are, we know that there's the blue one there is limited to 100 maximum. If 100 people complete the entire 15 sets, which they will not.
No, it's not happening.
They will not do that, because there's already people with multiple. I think Jimbo Lee Lingo actually has 2 of the same one. So it already crosses it off.
We're going to have very few of those. My first instinct, I went straight to the Discord and I said, Cryptoys is very serious about rewarding their collectors. First of all, they already have the Ultra Grail program. So if you even have an Ultra Grail in the first place, you get like quarterly, like gifts. Like, it's like crazy. Like, the platform's all about rewarding people. And look at what they did with the classics, beta access to their mini game. So Cryptoys is kind of training their user base to understand, guys, if you're going to roll with us, we're going to roll with you. We're going to make sure to reward you. And they're rewarding them in a big way. Now, I will say, though, I get the other side of the coin, because I love utility. I love the idea of airdrops going to people who have completed sets. I love that idea that you're going to have different tiers, one for the Ultra Grail tier and one for, let's say, the soft completion. With that being said, I understand the point of view of others who have now considered this to be something that is unattainable. Usually, I would think the airdrops, you could have done it with like not literally one of the biggest Star Wars characters of all time, and they probably would have been very satisfied. A little bit of a missed opportunity, I think, because if they did have, let's say, a common one or even a rare one, something that's a little bit of a lower tier where it's not as, based on the probabilities, it's not as hard to get, especially without a marketplace and especially without trading. I think it's a little bit of a missed opportunity that they should have maybe considered one more tier on top of these 2 to try to bring in new users who may have zero Cryptoys right now to come and basically buy it all out. Yeah. But that's not the path that they chose. And I think that this path is still going to make them very successful because you're going to still have a group of early users, especially those who have already made a bunch of purchases, willing to keep going and to keep buying. I also think, though, it heats up the pressure now on Will and the team to bring in trading, which they've already promised before October 31st. Because now the next question is, okay, I've opened so many cubes. If only I could trade, I could find another user and flip with them so that I get that random grail that I need. I have 3 of the ones that he needs. He has 3 of the ones that I need. We just do the switch and we're good to go. It's not set up yet in the marketplace. And I think that for that reason, I can understand some of the frustrations we're seeing on the post where, this is going to be pretty much, I think it's going to be unattainable for most. On the other hand, they've just given the hardcore early user who was willing to put his neck on the line, let's say, and get a whole bunch of these, they're going to reward them with something that's going to be really, really special. Like, I can't think of something more special than this at this point, unless you're going into like a brand new IP, but on the Star Wars front, like you're getting like literally one of the most popular characters that they have, FA on the blockchain. It's pretty crazy. You have anything to tell us to add, Joe?
Yeah, I think they just got to be careful now with the trading, because now you might get a bunch of people going buying some cubes, completing the set. Then you open trading. It's like, I could have traded my triples of Darth Vader or whatever to get whatever I needed. So I think now they almost kind of sewered themselves into not releasing it till after October 31st. But I mean, they're going to do what they want and they're going to release things as they want. I think that's just something that they should consider, because you might get a little bit of blowback and backlash from people who do go hard right now, and then that comes out if it were to come out before the deadline. The good thing here is, like we mentioned earlier, is that they are creating a grail here. This is something that, like Rob mentioned, the odds are not in your favor to land this by going for boxes, going for cubes. If you are lucky enough to be able to do that, you're securing something that is like a holy grail here. It's something
a holy grail, yeah.
It's something that not everybody's going to be able to do, and it's almost like they're setting this up so that when Star Wars Wave 2 comes out, maybe if you collect that whole set, there's going to be a reward. I feel like that's what will be coming down the line.
Training.
I think that they're training you, like you said. They're trying to tell you, like, look, this is what we're doing here. Maybe it's a good idea for the next one when you do have trading, when you do have a marketplace. Make sure you get that whole set. I feel like this being pre-marketplace, pre-trading will make it even that much more special and that much more unique. And I think down the line, when everything else is already here, people are going to really remember this. And this is going to be something that people are going to be chasing down and trying to get into their collection. And the fact that there's 2 different options, I think it makes it a little bit more attainable than it would have been. Like, they could have said, listen, we're just doing hologram Yoda. Screw you guys. We'll do a regular Yoda down the line. But they want this to be special. They want this to be like Cryptoys history. And you're living it right now if you're paying attention. I mean, there's other options in the digital collecting space. I mean, I know Miles Morales is going for like $15,000 on BB, right? For that secret rare. So if you want a piece of that game, you're spending 15 bands. But over here, you don't know. You don't know what it's going to take. I mean, they're trying to make this into, I guess, that level of collectible grail. I'm not sure exactly how you want to explain it.
They're just doing it because it's just such an amazing character, and they're just rewarding the early collectors. And I think Cryptoys has driven home at this point. We've been tracking Cryptoys now. We're official ambassadors, by the way. So don't forget, I'm just going to slide this in very quickly. You can go in our description below. You can use our affiliate link, and you can let us know in our Discord on the Superstar Utility Program chat, so we can assign you stars. You can win more free stuff at the end of the month. Okay, so if you are going to purchase them, you might as well just use our links. So you can get a chance at getting some extra free stuff. With that being said, this is Cryptoys yet again showing everybody that they are very serious about rewarding collectors, rewarding their early supporters. They do it time, and they do it again and again and again. And, both ways, I think probably you could please more people if you had that lower common option. But I think they're going to have a lot of opportunity to still bring in new users. I don't think Cryptoys is particularly in a rush right now to have people rushing over. There's still a lot of functionality in the app that they're slowly starting to roll out. and we're seeing that they just released a roadmap with their the Trello, so you can see where they are at different stages. They have a whole gamification. They have a lot of things coming. They're going to be like a ton of reasons that new users are going to come running over. So I don't think they're particularly concerned that they didn't use this as an opportunity to maybe bring in more of the masses. I mean, I don't find it as much of a cash grab. I know some people are calling it a cash grab. I think they would have done better overall financially if they made it a higher mint size at the same price, because I think they would have sold a ton of them, probably a lot more than what people will do to try to complete this set right now. Sorry, Joe, what were you gonna say?
That was the same thing I was just about to say. I was about to say they could have made way more money probably dropping it as its own collectible, but they're trying to show that they're rewarding users, and they're not rewarding users who spent a lot of money. The people who have these full sets, they spent a lot of money. I mean, you want to reward somebody who spent, let's say, $10,000 or whatever it is, $5,000, which is a lot of money. You want to reward them with something that nobody wants. I think maybe this is where they're going with this. I understand a lot of people want to get into the FA Yoda, whatever it is. FA Yoda could still come on a different platform by October 31st. Doesn't matter. But if it doesn't, this is the form and the function that it comes. Not everyone's going to be happy because not everybody can get into this. So you're going to be pissing off a lot of people. And we'll see where it goes. Maybe the next drop, they'll do something where you just have to own one of each character. We don't know. It's all speculation, growing pains. People are learning. But what we do know is that this Yoda is going to be a super duper grail.
Yeah, this is gonna be a super duper grail. I don't know. I'm gonna win. I think the Ultra Grail Club. I'll only two guys that I'm aware of. But like, let's just say between now and then, there's more. Let's say more creative. You're at like 5 or 6. Yeah. Like I don't see us going from 2 to like 30. All right, it's gonna be like from 2 to like 6. That's just my prediction.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
It's gonna be fun to watch. And then the soft one is a little bit easier to figure out. I think that one there will probably have a few more people. We know that there are already people that we know within the community that currently have already hit this threshold. So there might be maybe, let's say, 15 of them right now, 20 of them right now. We don't really know the exact number. That can maybe double, triple. Some people were thinking maybe we even have 100 of them potentially. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers
when
out there.
Trading comes and someone's
if it comes,
if it comes and they got that Ultra Grail Yoda, and they're like, listen, I'll trade you this Ultra Grail Yoda for 700 of your collectibles.
Can you imagine?
A big trade. How big can the trading software handle?
I don't know. We don't know a lot about trading it because the function's not out, but we know the team's very serious about bringing that in. And it'd be fun if they could bring it in before that date. But even if they don't, I think that we're going to see definitely people who you might see some new, very small new users coming in to try to finish that set. But I think you're for sure going to see people right now. I saw those screenshots. Shout out the pillar. He's only missing like 2 of them. So at that point, what do you do? Like, there's no trading. Maybe you hold off. Maybe you don't jump into it today. Maybe you hold off. You see if trading rolls out. And if it doesn't roll out, then you do it near the end. But we believe that probably this is still going to be an extremely successful thing for Cryptoys. Cryptoys is proving time and time again that they are willing to first of all, they're dropping insane grails by digital collectible standards in the first place. But on top of that, they're willing to reward their early users, despite the fact that they could have used this as an opportunity to bring in new users because they know they have so much more coming that they don't even need to rush it. So they chose to just reward some of their early users who are going to be very, very happy with this when it comes out. So guys, what are your thoughts? Let us know below your thoughts. Are you on the side of the fence that says missed opportunity? They should have done some common variant. They should have done it differently. That you could get the FA Yoda, and that this is you think this is a poor decision by Cryptoys, or in the other side of the fence that you think this is a fantastic thing that they did. They rewarded early users, and they've just created a super duper grail for their platform. So you guys let us know where you sit. And before you go, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash subscriber, enjoy the Superstar family, hit the bell notification to get every single video every single day. We do not miss. We'll be here every single day in, day out, providing you with content and keep you up to date on the digital collectible space. Also, Superstar VIPs is $2.99 a month. Get the star beside your name, ask for our spreadsheets and giveaways. And Superstar Utility Program, guys, do not forget, speaking of Cryptoys, if you're going to use the affiliate link, just use ours below. Why? Because we will give you stars. You have to let us know, though, in the Superstar Utility Program a Discord chat. So join our Discord so you can let us know. And I have a spreadsheet there you can look up. It's all very transparent. You can see how many other people have stars, where you sit amongst them. And it just takes 1 or 2 stars to win, guys. the guys who won weren't always the guys that had 100 stars. Sometimes it was the guy that had 1 or 2. So don't be scared. Just use the link so you get yourself an extra chance. And he also supports the channel. So thank you to all our supporters. Take care, and we'll see you next one. Bye-bye.
Love you.